Alright, so Amaroth
I
comes
picked
over
him up.
with you.
As I see that, I whisper to Zephyroth, "That's our boy Rigby. He has a way with the words. Fear not."
He says, "Good
Master
man."
Amaroth.
Yes, are you, it seems that quite a few of your companions are quite interested in possibly joining us, and hopefully you can influence the great cloud giant here also to help Yon Si Ben. Help us help Yon Si Ben. It seems quite promising, actually. It's
Well,
nice to see others take interest on what we believe in.
Rigby's gonna stab him in the gut.
no, I'm from what I've learned of their gestures using my Master of Intrigue, I'm trying to copy some of their accent and gestures as I speak with them. And as I say, I was hoping I wouldn't have to tell you this, but I'm hoping you can keep this secret. We are actually already here, and a couple of us are already here. I'm whispering this, by the way, on a secret undercover mission for Yansi Bin. I hope you could keep this to yourself.
Give me a diplomacy check, and I'm going to
Deception.
yeah. I'm sorry.
Persuasion.
Give me persuasion or deception, whatever's better for you. And I'm going to I'm actually going to do an insight roll on that
Yeah, and I want to use inspiration.
and drop that
on
in.
this.
Okay, and roll that in the tower. I'm gonna. How many inspirations should the DM get a game? Maybe one for every player in the game, so maybe 7 a game. What do you guys
That's how
think?
it is in that
Savage Worlds, yeah, I kind of like it.
Sounds
No,
legit.
sounds legit to quit.
Almost too legit, one would say.
Oh. He says, oh yes, please, Master Rigmeat, please tell me more. Maybe myself and my counterparts could possibly be some assistance as well. Are you infiltrating the
No.
castle? Is it, what are we talking about here?
We are on a very special mission that involves, I can't go into all the details, I'm sure you understand why.
Well, I am
We're on
a
very-
top-ranking official of the cult. I'm sure possibly I already know this plan. I'm sure it's probably come across my desk on several occasions.
That's the only reason I'm speaking to you about this at all, because your presence here may have already compromised our mission. Our mission involves getting some false information out to some of the organizations, and this visit may unfortunately have had consequences. However, I think I can manage it, and if you wish to speak to Master Zaphros in the future about some other mission, I can send him your way when we are finished with our mission.
Now, a good Master Rigby, I just I really wish that you would not banter around the bush, I guess you would say, and maybe give me a little bit more detail. Maybe we could assist you if you are trying to infiltrate and get this information. I don't think we've compromised this at all. I think that the manner that we approached the castle was within the boundaries of the protocols of the cult. I don't see how this would matter. Honestly, I mean, who sent you on this mission, Master Rigby? And what organizations are you trying to deter this information from? And is this going to any of our other allies as well within the other cults?
Do you see the holy-looking guy over there?
Yes. Yeah, he's asking quite a few. I'd figured he'd want to cleanse the lands. Usually all of these holy warriors, they all have these frizzled minds, and hopefully he would be more than willing to join us with our cause. I would assume so anyway.
Well, he will not. He will most certainly not join our cause. But that's not my mission. My mission is to spread false information to his organization.
And what organization is this? Purely, I mean,
Pin on his chest over there.
through all that shield and cape, and my eyes aren't as good as they were 20 years ago, but surely I'm sure you can tell me which one it is. I can't see anything over that way. I'm kind of need a spectacle, I guess. If I need spectacles. I'm getting a little older in age, and my eyes aren't what they used to be. Unfortunately, good Rigby.
I'm sure you are familiar with the Order of the Gauntlet.
Oh, how they are. They've been a roadblock for
Well,
us
our
for
mission-
many years.
If our mission succeeds, we will have struck a very large intelligence blow against their organization.
Is he a very high organizing official? Maybe we should kill him now and throw him off of the castle.
Oh.
Maybe we should kill all of them, good Rigby. I haven't had a
that
good
would-
fight in quite some time.
Oh, no fight. That would completely destroy our mission. If our mission succeeds, we will have destroyed much, much more.
Well, maybe he
few-
just takes a accidental spill off of the clouds while taking a
we
ride
need
on
him.
one of our vultures. Maybe we could take him for a ride.
We need him to return to his organization and report false information.
And what is this information? Surely you can tell me. I'm your ranking official.
I can tell you one day, but I can't tell you now.
Oh, blasphemy. For the love of Jan Sieben, just tell me, good man.
Well, I don't know. I make a. I don't know. I think I've already told you too much, and I'm looking nervous about as if like telling him may cause me great pain.
This time, Master Rigby, I will find out who your official is, and your sponsor, and I will tell your sponsor that I'm not too happy with the way that I was treated here at the castle.
I understand. All things will be explained in time, though. But for now, I ask that you trust. I can only ask that you trust me. There are great things at stake here.
This is fine. Carry on with your top secret mission. And he goes back over to Invon. This is gonna be good. I'm gonna call him out. So good.
I'm looking at Rigby expectantly.
So
I'm looking at Rigby also like
Amaranth, he asked the great giant. He asked Zephyros. He asked, "So good giant, have you decided if you would like to become allianced with the Howling Hatred and Jan Sieben, the great Jan Sieben?" And all of them, they go, "Oh yes, Jan Sieben," and they all kind of do a bow on, as they're all kneeling. The giant, he just kind of looks around and looks at all of you, and he says, I think I should consult my allies here. Let's see what they have to say."
I whispered to Zephyros, "Tell him you already have present mission, but you will consider his offer in the future."
Yeah, so that's a pretty non-committal thing to go about this with Zephyros, yes. Until we know more about their motives.
So good.
So I'll turn to Zephyros and say, these cultists' goals and aims are evil without question, and their plans would see the destruction of this world, not its renewal. I say send them away, good sir.
Zephyros looks at you.
Francisca.
Yeah,
I
once
agree. Send them away.
he looks at both Frantisek and also Frantisk, I'm sorry, and Draven, and he says, "How are you so sure that their plans are of the evil type?" How are you so assured of this?
I know they're this Yanzi Bin, and he is evil.
Master
And
Zephyros.
his followers who seek his will seek only evil and destruction.
I whispered to
His name
him,
is
Master
the howling
Zephyros.
hatred, after all.
If you send him from what I've spoke to him privately in the corner, if you send
Hey,
him
Dave.
away, send them away now, they will just leave.
I will take all of your counsel into consideration, and I will retire to my room
Yes, Sephiroth. You look,
for
you
a
look
couple
like you
of
could use a nap.
minutes. Yes, I do get quite tired. My life is very extraneous, little one, and with all of the communicating with the other planes, always puts me through such a it puts my body through heck. So yeah, Matthew. I
I
heard
can't
you.
seem to figure it out. I think it's time.
Okay. So, as Zephyros, he asked to retire for several minutes, and he kind of lifts up his hands, and he floats like Magneto up. You know, he just kind of extends his hands out a little bit, and he starts to float up through the hole. You guys remember where this hole is, the circle is on the ground. He floats up to the second floor of the Mage Tower, and he disappears. Alright. So he is gone. So now you're in, you're basically face to face with the howling hatred, and Amaranth's Za. It is assuring that the very mighty and powerful Zephyroth will join the ideologies and our plans with the howling hatred. I don't know why this powerful giant would have any kind of counsel from a bunch of buffoons like yourselves. And as for your little story there, Rigby, I do not believe that for one moment. But I will play along with your charades. I will play your game. But the giant will join Yansi Bin and will join the howling hatred. I assure you of that. Because I gave him pixie dust. I mean, who doesn't want pixie dust? No, I'm just kidding.
I was standing there crossing my arms and like, don't be too sure that he's fooled by your petty little gifts.
Yes, these folks' demeanor has changed for the worse, I seems, Rigby. What exactly did you say to them?
I come over to Nix and say, and just kind of nudge him in the arm, but I don't say anything because I don't want to be overheard.
I'm kind of not liking the way this is going.
I'm gonna take cover behind the statue here.
For everyone, and I'm starting to get upset.
Oh, what's that?
Alright, so one of these cultists, one of these members of the Howling Hatred, walks up beside Amaranth, and as soon as Amaranth, he turns and says, "What are you doing out of formation?" He
I go this.
and yeah, and literally he just got a critical hit, which is like so clutch. So
Where did that come from?
so out of nowhere, this guy breaks the ranks of the cultist and just takes his great axe off of his back and just smashes it. I mean, literally just smashes it right into Amaranth.
Whoa. By Tia's beard, what's going on here?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't
Nice
like these guys.
damage. So I guess Rathgar, I guess you like rip off your garb or something like that. I mean, how are kind of give us a little bit of imagery of what you're doing here as you just cleave Amarath for 32 points of damage.
Well, while he's talking over there, I'm like, oh my god, I'm rolling my eyes like I've had enough of this crap. So I pull off my hood, walk up to him and say, man, you guys suck. I've been part of this organization far too long, and I attacked him.
You basically split his shit with a crit hit. So you did 32 points of damage to Amaroth, and that is he is basically in a sort of like in a stunned state, where I mean blood is literally just squirting out of his neck, squirting onto you, squirting onto Envoth beside. All of the cultists, they go right to drawing their weapons. So you can go ahead and roll initiative, Rathgar, and all of the cultists have already rolled. So, all right. So what does the party do as they see this?
I'm kind of shocked that like by Tears missing hand.
This is our chance, guys. Get him.
By Morden's beard.
I'm grabbing my great axe just in case I need to defend myself or the rest.
Yeah,
This is our chance, guys. Let's take them now.
definitely drawing my sword because I don't know what's going on, but I ain't gonna be caught unawares.
Alright.
Okay.
I would like to.
Authorized.
I want to start casting. I mean, I'm ready to go. I was suspicious of these guys.
I'm looking for Rigby. I'm trying to get
Oh.
a cue from Rigby. What? I look at Rigby like quickly.
You see Rigby unsheathing his bow, or taking his bow off his shoulder and knocking in the air.
God, he
We're doing
needs
this.
help. Yeah.
We're doing this. I say. Oh my God.
They're distracted. One of them's badly hurt. Let's get them now while we have the chance.
So roll initiative.
Kill the betrayer last. Oh, sorry about that.
Cool.
That was out loud, wasn't it? I apologize for that.
So Navoth, as you know, Amaranth is trying to catch his breath. I mean, this wound looks mortally. I mean, this looks mortally like his fate has already been chosen. I mean, he is in horrible shape. Nice rolls, both Krusk and Vivian. Holy crap, you guys both got double ones.
They're really paying attention. They probably kind of fell asleep during that whole.
I think so.
The shock of it all makes it almost a surprise round.
Yeah, so blood is literally just squirting everywhere, and Voth says, "To arms, we have a betrayer in the ranks. For yon sea bin, let the power of the winds guide us to victory in this fight." And she pulls out her weapon. So it's on. All right. So let's see. All right, so now that element of surprise has been had, Rathgar, you actually have initiative. So you have
Great.
this cultist, your leader Amarath, he is literally in a bloody stupor, just Kill Bill, just blood is just spraying everywhere, like the new Ash versus the Evil Dead. Yeah, oh yeah, he's kind of like grabbing. He's trying to get his breath. He's kind of gasping for air.
Okay, well, I asked
But
him,
he's
I looked
still
at him and said,
conscious.
"Are you still in there, little buddy?"
He doesn't say anything. He's still trying to gasp for air, but he is standing there. But he just kind of looks at you, and his eyes are the size of, dishes.
Okay, trying to think, gonna fly into a rage now because I hate these people so much.
Oh boy.
Trying to figure out, is it the token that has a little zombie on it?
It is.
Drag onto me?
Yep, you drag it onto yourself. That's it. That's correct. And Krusk, you can see that there is another one of your kind amongst you. As he goes into
what
a.
what race is
At that moment-
Rathgar?
Human.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and reckless attack him.
All right, so you'll get advantage on your attack as well, and everyone will get
Uh,
advantage attacking
at
you.
that moment,
And with
at that moment, you hear me grabbing my horn.
He just goes right into murder hobo mode. I love it. I love it. Here we go.
No, you hear me grabbing my horn
All right.
and zoning for battle.
All right. So, Rathgar, you hit again. You hit Amaranth. Go ahead and do your damage. He takes a total of 22 more damage as you basically decapitate the head off of his shoulders, and the blood just continues to spill and to flow. Amaranth goes down.
Point my axe right to the guy behind him, Navon, to say, I hate you even more.
Oh boy, Navon's eyes just kind of get big, and then Navon says, "You will meet your maker, you fake, you betrayer."
I doubt it.
Just nonchalantly. Yep, I doubt it. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll go on to the cultist. Alright, so the first cultist steps right up, takes a swing with advantage, and is going to attack you. Hitting with a 20. Doing a total maximum of 7 damage. Next cultist.
It is, I'm resistant to all damage, so...
Yeah, it automatically automatically takes that into consideration. So, all right. So let's see, 5, 10, 15, and 20. This cultist looks like they're starting to surround you. He too, with his scimitar in hand, slashes at Rathgar, hitting with a 21. Doing more damage, 4 more damage. So Rathgar, you've been hit twice now. The next cultist steps right up, swings away with his scimitar. You've left yourself in a very vulnerable position, but this cultist missed. The next cultist, 215, there we go, attacks you with a scimitar. They are all calling you traitor and whatnot, missing. Next cultist, right here. Of course, attacking with advantage. Hitting with a 20. Another 5 damage. Of course, it's mitigated with your resistance. Next cultist attacks. Hitting with a 16. You are taking a beating. Take a total of 6 more damage. Next cultist, you are completely surrounded now. Advantage. I mean, you are just literally taking hits like a pin cushion. All right, so hit.
Sorry, we all rolled low. Don't
All
die
right.
before we can go.
So
Is that all you guys got?
So of the 25 hits you took a total of 4 damage from the resistance. No, I'm just kidding. You've taken about 24 damage. So that's that's pretty tough. Now, as everyone else is starting to draw weapons and whatnot, Navon, she also has a bag. This bag, of course, doesn't have a smiley face on it. And she reaches into her bag, and you can hear her whisper something as she puts her hand into her bag, and she just kind of whispers something and kind of opens her hand and does something like this. So, all right. And that will be, let's see, Rigby, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna walk over to here,
Okay.
and I will launch an arrow at cultist number 2.
All right.
Well, he has his back turn.
Sure.
Okay, this has been a while.
A couple of the cultists also give whistles as well, like a sort of like they're summoning something or some crap like that. Oh, I heard that they are putting the blood stain from Savage Worlds in 5e.
Alright.
I heard they are.
Okay.
Alright, so the cultist that you attacked with your short bow goes down. So that would be cultist number 2. Alright,
Then
take
I'm gonna
any
use
other
my bonus
movement.
action
Okay.
to yell to Draven. To yell to Draven. Draven, smite them. As I use my Master of Tactics to give him advantage.
Okay. Alright, drop that on.
Okay.
And, yeah, Lord. One second, I was trying to get through everyone. What's up, Lord?
I don't know, but I don't think he has the rage effect on properly.
He does. He's got it on, and he's also got on reckless attack as well. Actually, what you're going to need to do, Rathgar, you need to take off. You dropped the wrong one on there. Actually, you need to put the rage on there. You put the wrong one, but you do have reckless attack.
I didn't see his resistance popping up, is what I think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking also.
He's
So
taking more damage
all of
than he
that,
should.
all of that damage that you took, you only took 12 damage. Pretty awesome, huh? So overpowered.
Pretty strong.
It'll say rage. It should be right there under your barbarian features. There you go. That's
Nice
it.
shot there, Rigby.
Thank you, Nix. Your turn.
I'm going to play it cool back here, I think, Fred.
Yeah, you did. You took danger sense, which is no problem. I adjusted your total damage. Not a problem. Okay, let's see. So now we're done with Rigby. He's given advantage to Draven. So now we are going to Navon, which Navon steps back. And Navon casts a spell. And the first thing that she does is cast Spiritual Weapon with I believe Spiritual Weapon is a bonus action. So she has a hammer out there, or a sword, I'm sorry. Alright, so I will go ahead and get
That's what I was
that
gonna
out
do,
there.
Dave.
No, you can do that as well if you'd like with your bonus action. And this sword floats and appears here and will attack you with advantage, Rathgar. The sword slashes at you and misses. Now, as let's see, I will also hold an action. But as she moves back, she rips the curtain open of the entrance there. So the curtain slides over, and this curtain is quiet. It doesn't even have one sound. It doesn't make any sound. So if you guys have ever watched Twin Peaks, you'll know what I'm saying. So the rollers were absolutely silent as the curtain flings open. Okay, so next, so I have an action held for Navon. We are going to some other creatures. First creature flies in. Alright, gets about right here. One of the giant vultures starts to fly in, and of course this place is huge as well, so these vultures are having absolutely no problem flying right in. So we're going to get all of these vultures into the fray of things now. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. This vulture is going to move over about right here and kind of float right above, keep its wings flapping right above the ground. Will not be able to do anything at all because of it's done basically a dash action. So I'm going to do that with all of the all of the vultures as it looks like they are forming some kind of protective